this comment right here. I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. It's also very, like, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. Like, it's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child, or his father. Yeah, that's basically it. So, hopefully he's not speaking for all men out there, but this was just really disappointing to see.
When she asked the question if a man would date a single mother, this is the response she has gotten from a lot of men. Of course she didn't like it, but almost everyone in that comment section was in agreement because they see no benefit in dating a single mother.
She asked the child's father to be the child's father figure. Why is this woman even looking for single guys? Go look for a single father.
There are going to be people online that say you didn't get married because he wanted you to sign a prenup.
Correct.
So why did you not just sign the prenup?
In that moment, it was, I'd rather walk away from something knowing that I chose myself than to spend the rest of my life not being loved the way that I love somebody.
Translation, I want to take his money and virtue signal while I do it.
Somebody.
Yep.
I chose myself means she had nothing and had no intentions of putting anything into the marriage.
Holy f***. Those are her pictures though?
I gotta f***ing take a seat. Milo.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I actually do. We've been dating for a hot minute now. It's been about like 4.5 years. We're coming on to our 5th anniversary in September. I'm 18, she's 19.
Dating since you were like 13 years old?
Pretty much, she was my first girlfriend.
Are you down to find out if your girlfriend is on any dating apps right now?
Oh, f yeah, dude.
We're just gonna be using Cheater Buster AI right now.
Ava, 19.
A photo of her so like the AI could like detect it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm kind of scared for you, bro. Like 4 years, like that's kind of...
I'm a little nervous, especially because we're coming up on our 5th anniversary. If I see her on she's app, I'm gonna f***ing flip. What do you mean?
Is this your girlfriend? Like,
what are you talking
is that her? Like, are those her pictures?
Is this fake or what? That's her. Holy f***.
Those are her pictures though? Like,
I gotta f***ing take a seat. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Like that's.
Man, I'm gonna go call her right now because we're done.
Yeah, no, she's tripping, bro. Like
4 fucking years. Oh my god. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. I'm gonna call her right now, actually.
His stomach turns and starts to shiver. I can tell from his body language. One of the worst and painful feelings in life.
There's relationship and there's hookup. And a lot of guys will do that. So like a girl who's promiscuous, they might not care so much if you have a high body count, if they just want you. But for a relationship, for long-term commitment, for marriage, it's going to matter much, much more.
No, and I'm understanding of that. The person that I choose to be with in the future, I hope is understanding that my hypersexuality is something that I embraced during a time in my life and that I can say goodbye to when I meet that person.
Well, that's convenient, isn't it?
But that's I mean, yeah, it's convenient if I'm ready for love, and that's something I want to experience next.
It's not that simple though, because the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior.
And maybe I'll be alone forever, and you guys are right.
If someone's done something for 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, it's gonna be harder and harder to quit. So the longer you like engage in certain decisions, it's harder to stop. And we don't even have to make it about like sleeping around. It could be about like if you drink every day for 10 years, it's gonna be harder to stop.
Delusional. Think of the people who had to go to therapy to fight their addictions. Think of men who had to quit watching adult content. It's not easy to give up because the dopamine systems get so messed up. Let's see the comments. No way she's still capable of being with one guy, and she will just say whatever as the world around her burns and her children cry, saying, "Oh, the kids will get over it." She only dreams dealing with her own human nature was that easy to control. Imagine if she's your wife and tells you, "Not tonight, I have a headache." Women went from, "We are not a piece of meat, we are not a human pincushion," to "Whoever ends up with the most bodies wins." I can just turn it off, spoken like someone who cannot, in fact, turn it off. I can quit anytime I want. Right. The girl who slept with everybody but suddenly decides that you need to commit first. Speaking of the past, here's something that turns men off in terms of relationships.
If you look like a hoe, you behave like a hoe, you have pictures that might make you look like a hoe, well, guys are going to assume you're a hoe.
So because you post in a bikini, you're a hoe? Or look like a hoe?
Oh, hoe traits.
These are hoe traits, yes.
Yeah, hoe traits.
So what do you want her to wear to the beach?
She could take a picture and not put it on the internet for everyone else to see.
But you could go to the beach.
She doesn't have to post it on the internet for the world to see.
When's she gonna post it?
Why she gotta post it on the internet?
Why not?
For who?
For herself.
Oh, herself? Hold on.
Yeah.
If it's for herself, why is it on social media then? Keep it in your camera phone. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you
Just
want to
wanna
post it,
Like
and you
my
want people.
That's
Instagram
not
is
for
like
yourself then. That's for everyone to see. That's for the public.
we look at
For
our own
yourself.
Instagrams more than anyone else's.
Bro, you put it on your phone, you keep it there. Put it on social media means everyone sees it. That's for the public. It's not for yourself.
That first girl is naive. She can't understand that there's a 40-year-old version of herself that will be upset that her younger self threw it all away on cheap, quick sex.
Listen, I date men that are worth over $50 million, which means that if you think asking for a black car being sent to you by just a regular person is, like, not achievable, you need to raise your standards. I ask them, sometimes on the first date, but definitely by the second date, to give me a gift. Now, I'm not going to tell them what to gift me because I want to see how generous they are, but they are not allowed to get me flowers because I already get myself flowers every week. Like, I don't need flowers, please.
Oh, who's gonna tell her? Look, if this is your idea of dating standards, I guess that's fine. But if you want standards that a wife should have for her future husband, you should probably talk about things other than money. You should probably consider how he treats you and how he speaks to you, how he thinks, what do you have in common, what are his interests? Is this somebody that you could be friends with, that you would want to hang out with? Does he make you feel like you're the most beautiful woman in the room? Does he give you all of his attention? Do you almost effortlessly want to reciprocate that? That is what women need to hear. That is what men want. That is what men that want to be husbands want. That is what wives should want to be. And I can say that now. I'm a wife.
With an attitude like that, I don't think she could pay me to endure her company. At my age, I value my peace over all things. Empty and materialistic people bore me. If you need me, I'll be amongst the trees.
If I have a boss and he is Latino and he fires me because he's black, just because he is higher up than me does not mean that that was racist. It was wrong. It wasn't right. He would get in trouble for it, but...
Wait, not racist.
No, it wasn't racist. It was prejudice because it wasn't systemic.
Well, can I ask
Systematic racism is one thing and racism is another.
It's just
I can say I don't like you because you're this or whatever. That doesn't mean I have the power to change your life. I can say I don't like nobody in here because of their color, but if it can't impact how they move and how they can take care of themselves, there's no power behind it. The power in it is I'm hurting your feelings. Systematic racism is when they create redlining and unfair banking practices to prevent people from upward mobility. Those are not the same things. What the hell is you talking about?
Modern women love buzzwords, but have no clue what the words actually mean.
Here's the thing. We live in 2022, right? And men and women, in the eyes of the law, are equal. Okay? And we're gonna stick to that right now because justice is supposed to be blind, correct? You're supposed to, you know, Lady Justice has the scales with the blindfold, and that blindfold is supposed to signify that justice is blind regardless of color, gender, race, whatever. Now, there are discrepancies in the legal justice system. Absolutely. We know that, you know, women serve 67% less time, or men serve 67% more time for the same offenses, etc. I get it. But we're working towards it, right? So my thing is simply this. I think women need to understand, you know, we got 14,000 of y'all in here. Women need to understand that there are men out there that will not give you the benefit, that will punch you right back in the fucking face if you hit them.
She'll hit me first, then Tommy.
I was gonna say the only person that I seen that got abused was Aaron.
Yeah,
Chris.
I'm so sorry.
So that's the only I know. I seen the connect, but I'm just saying, like, he was the one that got the beat up.
Yeah.
He got the real.
But Juicy, let's keep it objective here. She did strike him first.
I did see. Listen, I told you. I seen when you guys post. Listen, I was up it was like 140 something. And I seen it fresh on Fresh Page. I seen the video. I was like, oh shit. Some shit went down. I watched it. I seen exactly what happened. But that's what I'm saying, because in a sense where when Tommy had the time where he was like, oh, you got the wrong one. In my mind, I'm just like, damn, Tommy, like.
Juicy, with all due respect,
All due respect. You got to cut me off. All right.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off because I know you're going to go down that tangent again. With
No,
he should have done this and he should have done that.
No, you're right.
It's easy for you to say
he's
that.
a man. He should have. He's showing the man striking left.
Here's the difference. It's easy for you to sit from the comfort of your own home and operate in 2020 hindsight. You're not in the situation. You're not getting embarrassed in front of 10,000 people. You're not getting your masculinity challenged by a very aggressive woman.
I don't
You
fight
don't have
men.
the threat of violence being thrown at you. You didn't get struck in the face. So it's easy for you to say that from your comfort of your home. Hey, you should have done this. You should have done that because you're a man. Listen, man. If you attack a man, he's gonna start. Sometimes he might treat you as an equal and punch you back. That's all I'm saying.
I know a former partner who believes that men's feelings don't matter. She thinks any criticism of anything she does is sexist or misogynist to the point of knee-jerk absurdity. She really believes that if former partners truly loved her, that doesn't matter. They were holding her back. Now she's almost 40 and wonders why 25-year-olds think she's obnoxious and ghost her now. She has the nerve to be like, I'll calm down my sexuality when I feel like it. Like the skank in the video, like the feelings of all the men she ghosts are nothing.
A third of men, 33%, a little over a third, of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. The same study said that by the year 2030, that 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single. So I've got a question for the men, because I see it all the time in my comments. Most of my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking, we like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
This has everything to do with a man's desire for peace. Because men are expected to give within a relationship. But then the second that he needs something or he's vulnerable, he's made to feel weak. And instead of finding out that he does have a ride or die kind of woman, he finds out that he really just has a woman that was only there for what he provided to her. And that hurts, leaving men to only want to put that effort into themselves. And instead creating a life that is full and peaceful on their own.
I saw something the other day that read, when men control their lust, they recognize only about 10% of women are actually interesting. Can confirm.
None of us in here can be considered traditional women. And back then, an average guy could get a traditional woman. And now what does he get? He gets a boss bitch, a boss babe.
Back then, an average guy had value. Most women back then longed to get an average guy. Today, all women believe that an average guy is settling for less because they deserve the top 3%.
One thing that women are better than men at.
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Stop the cap.
That's always the answer. The same answer, everything. Name something then.
Guys are stupid.
What about basketball?
Basketball? That's just like
I just feel like a lot of women just hate men. We can never get her flowers, bro.
I don't know. I guess I'm not that good at basketball, but I guess they can have that.
We can have the basketball, but everything else you guys got? Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
I think men need to be more clear on what they want.
Men need to be what?
More clear on what they want.
Men can't be more clear on what they want.
They need to be more clear.
It wouldn't work.
You should be honest.
I agree with that. If you're just straight up like that, hey, do you want to just hook up? Most women are probably gonna say no. A guy just walks up to you, hey, do you want to have...
Okay, no, never mind. I changed my answer. Hold up, I wasn't thinking.
No, that's the problem. You never think.
No.
So a guy walks up to you at a party, and he's just like, hey, what's up? I think you're cute. Like, do you want to hook up?
I would say no. I always say no. No.
After what I've been through and still going through with my wife, I have absolutely zero respect for women. Men have to earn respect, but women never do. It's time for women to start earning their respect through their actions, but I doubt anybody will ever see that sort of change. Thanks for watching Sigma Traits. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything.